Stop number 10 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Martinsville Speedway in the running of the Goody's Fast Pin Relief 500 here at Martinsville Speedway. Should be a good race here today. On the pole, it's Adrian Becker, the North Wilkesboro winner in car 27. Row 2, alongside of her, Dawn Poteet. Row 2 has the pair of red and white cars here. Trent Dunham in the 11 and the 15 of Cameron Gilson on the outside. Row 3 has Ty Sheets in the 10 and Zed Weinstein in the 70. Row 4 has Jasmine Acosta in the 6 and the 24 of Aaron Williams.
Start your engines!
And giving the fire on the engines. Row number 5 has Dalton Day in the 17 and the 28 of Keith Batson. Row 6 and Batson in the 3 car and the 30 of Sean Henley. Row 7 has Seth Cole and Preston Plord. Row 8, Ben Ward and Sophie Dillon. Green flag about to wave, and the Goody's Fast Pin Relief 500 is on. 50 laps around this racetrack here in Martinsville. Look at Trent Dunham trying to make a 3-1 on Adrian Becker. Look at Trent Dunham, the bonsai move on the inside. Adrian Becker says, no, wait a minute, that wasn't fair at all, but Trent Dunham says, I got the preferred groove. 3 wide in the third turn, you can't do that. And Ty Sheets tries to make a move on the inside now. And oh, Ty puts Trent Dunham in the wall. Kate passing into him. And Zed Weinstein. Everybody, oh. Yellow flag waves already, and Trent kind of leaning on Ann Batson just a little bit. Several cars kind of clogged up a little bit. Adrian Becker's going to lead the lap. Let's look again as to what happened with Trent Dunham. He was going for the lead in the race here, and I mean, he was making a hot run, making a hard run for it. Looked like he had to lead come out of turn number 4 too, and Ty Sheets in the 10. He's going to go right up. He's going to come up and just blatantly turn Trent Dunham in the inside wall. Now watch what happens. He goes back up the track, just misses the 6 of Jasmine Acosta, but Keith Batson, and also nails the 70 of Zed Weinstein. Boy, both Keith and Zed just having hard seasons. Dalton Day just barely misses him in the 17 car. And Batson as well in the 3 car. And Sean Henley right up into Aaron Williams in the 24 just gives him a little tap there. Same with Preston Plord in the 18. Let's go on board with Trent Dunham. Now from Keith Batson's view. Just from out of nowhere was Trent Dunham. But right now it's Adrian Becker leading the race here. Second is Ty Sheets. Third is Jasmine Acosta. Then Cameron Gilson and Dylan Poteet, the top 10. In the race, and the green waves once again here at Martinsville. Boy, Adrian Becker, she dodged a huge bullet here. I thought she had lost the lead for sure on the first lap when Trent Dunham made a bonsai move on the inside, but that cost him a bunch. Him and Keith Batson and Zed Weinstein all out of the race pretty much. Ty Sheets, now how about him? He is having a great rookie season so far, running a 10 car right now. He is a kind of a protege, I guess you might say, of Dalton Day. Dalton kind of took Ty under his wing and says, now how do you like to drive for our team? So, guess what, Ty Sheets, he's having a good run right now. Same with Cameron Gilson, coming off a career best at North Wilkesboro and finishing second in the race. Cameron hopes to up that by 1 spot here today at Martinsville. He rides 3rd right now. 4th is Jasmine Acosta in the 6th car. Team Acosta looking pretty good this season. Seth Cole running in 5th, the man who runs the NSCRA. He's had a spotty season somewhat so far, kind of a hit and miss, but today pretty good right now here for Seth Cole. Now Seth, I was made a mistake on Zed Weinstein. He's not out of the race. He's running 6th in fact right now. Zed Weinstein still may pull up a top 10 finish here. Although we'll see here in the final 38 laps of this race here at Martinsville. Don Pote running in 7th right now. He's finished 3rd at North Wilkesboro, trying to get his luck turned around in this season. And Batson running in 8th right now. 9th is Dalton Day. And, by the way, was the winner of the last race on the tour last time he was at Martinsville for the Times Fast Relay 500 in Season 5. And Ann's car has got a little damage on the back end of her number 3. Dalton Day right there to 17. Let's go for a ride with Dalton Day right now. He's got an onboard camera inside his car. There's the damage we were talking about in Ann Batson's car, the Good Wrench Chevrolet, as we ride with Dalton Day. Look at that tachometer right down at the bottom. See right there, it's down to about 5,000 RPMs, right under 5,000 I should say right there. And look at what's going up there, 8,000, almost 9,000 RPMs. So the engine compression we've seen, as opposed to the previous years, we've seen RPMs up to almost 10,000 here at Martinsville in previous years before. But apparently the engine's set up and everything with these older cars have kind of quieted the revs just a little bit, I guess you might per se call it. But right now, Adrienne Becker, she's making mincemeat of the short track fields right now. Remember she led every lap at North Wilkesboro, but here we are, barely a caution so far, and she's just flat moving away. We saw that in the Traxxas Truck Series with Joshua Osborne, a former champion in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, I should say, as well. It's from Season 2. But Adrienne Becker, the number 27 Kodiak car, she's probably got one arm propped up on the roll bar, can turn the radio on and watch the scenery go by. She's been that dominant so far here today, but she's got lap traffic ahead, though, in the form of Preston Plord in the 18. No friend on it, number 18 Chevrolet, 1992 model. Adrienne Becker running right now as the leader, but like I said, look at Preston Plord. She's closing right in on Preston right now. This is about the time in the truck race where they started closing in on lap traffic. Let's see if Adrienne can maneuver through the lap traffic pretty well. She's practically on the back bumper now of Preston Plord. As they come down, and Adrienne gets a little hung up right there, and now she gets to move on the inside. But Preston, now Preston says, "You go on ahead. You're much faster than I am." So, and oh, Preston hits the wall. Preston hit the wall. Ty's sheets almost spun, and Ty gets Preston a little reprieve back and says, "I didn't like that at all." And now Seth Cole goes inside of Jasmine Acosta now for the number 4 position. And Jasmine now's got is now caught in the middle between Preston Plord and Zed Weinstein. And now Weinstein dives inside of Jasmine, and Weinstein now takes the number 5 position away now. And all the while, Seth Cole now takes 3rd away from Cameron Gilson. Seth Cole making a pretty good move here in Martinsville so far. He's running 3rd right now. Get him up on the high side if you can. That's kind of the name of the game here at Martinsville. And you see right there, Zed Weinstein doing the same thing to Cameron Gilson now as Jasmine Acosta hopes to do the same thing. And Gilson's car, maybe the handling's got away on the number 15 Motorcraft 4 for Bud Moore. As now you see Jasmine moves inside of Cameron now. And now Dylan Poteet in the 22 hopes to do the same thing now. Dalton Day has got around Ann Batson right now. And Dalton now decides to play a little follow the leader himself, yeah. But Dalton's a little far behind. He runs 8th right now. Cameron Gilson has dropped all the way down to 7th. But now watch Cameron, he's going past now on the inside, now trying to get past Dylan Poteet in the 22 car. And now Ann Batson does the same thing to Dalton Day. Dalton clocked in the 9th position right now. Aaron Williams on the inside now. He's in 10th. The lead's still being held by Adrian Becker in car number 1, or car 27, I should say. He's on the inside now of the 4 car of Ryan Acosta. Ty Sheets still running in 2nd position right now. Seth Cole doing a little good job right there. He's trying to work his way back up through the field, though. He's at the number 3 position, hoping for number 2 now on Ty Sheets now. And look at Seth trying to make a move to the inside. He's going to try to... I thought he was going to use the bumper a little bit on Seth, but on Ty, but not much. Brian not says no. Maybe he'll try again later. And I see Ty Sheets now. His next victim is Jack Richards in the 5 car. Ty had to back, and Seth had to back off just a little bit in the 52 car. But as we continue to watch this bumper 2nd position, Adrian Becker's pulled away to a giant lead right now. As Ty goes inside of Jack Richards, and now he's going to clear him. This lap traffic racing seems to be pretty interesting here on the short tracks here. You got cars about 5 miles an hour faster than the ones that are really, really slow, and it makes it really interesting. The saying goes at Martinsville, catching him is one thing, but passing him is another, and it's kind of sometimes been the case, I guess you might say. As Ty Sheets now drives inside of the 4 car of Ryan Acosta. Acosta's season has not been what he hoped so far, as he does a little wall scraping coming out of turn 4. But all the while, Adrian Becker has the lead right now, has a pretty good sized lead right now. Her short track domination has been continuing so far. She might have to take this car everywhere for MNB Motorsports right now. They got a great short track combination right now. It's now Adrian now runs up on the back end of Barney Ward in the 75. Barney right now running in the 24th position. Up ahead of him is Dougie Shears in the 43, our Texas winner. Barney does a little wall scraping coming out of turn 4. Ty Sheets right there. And Zed Weinstein now moves into 3rd position now in the 70 car. Got squeezed up in the wall there for the first caution by Keith Batson. But Zed's recovered from that immensely. And maybe possibly starting to turn his season around. Remember, he ran pretty good at North Wilkesboro. But Zed still hoping to get some wins on the season in the brand new J.D. McDuffie car. This is an 89 model Pontiac he's driving. Same year Pontiac that Adrian Becker is driving her car, also an 89 model. Dylan Poteet in the 1991 model Ford. Rides 4th right now, the Season 1 champ of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Seth Cole rides in 5th position. Dalton Day, 6th spot right now for him. He's made some strides in performance so far here in this early portion of Season 6. And Batson, she's running strong in the points right now. Number 3 car, she runs 7th right now in the race. Cameron Gilson running in 8th. Jasmine Acosta's dropped to 9th, and Aaron Williams running 10th. So we're 11th place right now, running 11th right now is Trent Dunham, car 11. Then Ben Ward, Chris Dalton, Ryan Cooper, Samuel Mills, Sophie Dillon running 16th. Brad Hardy, Justin Acosta. Eric Burton has now got a lap put on him by Adrian Becker. Eric Burton running 19th. And 20th is Dibindu Migawate, aka Racer DSM. But boy, Adrian Becker's car has been a rocket ship here at Martinsville. It's been a rocket ship on those short track races the last couple races. Although it had a subpar run at Bristol, Tennessee. Excuse me. But Adrian's car has just been fast. As she pulls up in the back end of the 25 of Brad Hardy in the Folgers Chevrolet 1989 model Chevy. Brad runs 17th right now as Adrian Becker is now down to 10 laps to go in the race right now. The Goody's Fast Penalty 500. Ty Sheets still runs in second position. Third is still Zed Weinstein. As Weinstein gets past the 7 car of John Acosta. Seth Cole running in the 4th spot right now. And 5th now belongs to Dylan Poteet. But look at Zed Weinstein. He's trying to go for second position right now. He's on the inside now of Ty Sheets in a 10 car. Chevrolet versus Pontiac. And oh! Ty Sheets almost collided with the back end of Eric Burton in the 8. That was really, really close. That might have resulted in a spin-off had they not kept the handle on these cars. But nonetheless, Ty Sheets still runs in second position right now. It'll be a career best if he can hold on. Or unless if Adrian Becker has problems with her car, it'll be career win number 1 for Ty. Unless, yeah, but Adrian right now, her car is showing no signs of problems right now. Got by Samuel Mills in the 26 now, and now in the 21 car of Ryan Cooper, our Daytona 500 winner. On board with Adrian Becker, car number 27. She is down to 4.5 laps right now from victory here at Martinsville Speedway. If she can hold on. She's led every lap so far. She started from the pole. Has just been the dominant car the entire day at Martinsville. And you know that Mike Becker is watching all this, cheering her on, saying, "Come on, mama." And oh, we got problems maybe up ahead. I don't know what bunched the field up there in turn number 1. Here, let's see what happened. It might have involved this pack of cars right there. Oh, it was Jasmine Acosta, car number 6, has spun. She was on the outside of Cameron Gilson in the 15 car, on the inside of Racer DSM in the 2. And Jasmine squeezed Racer DSM up in a wall, but it cost Jasmine, though she spun right in front of her brother John Acosta. And the accordion infected up the field as you saw Aaron Williams on the 24 go by. And that just bottlenecked up the entire field right there. They were 4 wide there on the front stretch, almost 5 wide. Max Skinner and Dougie Shears playing a little bumper tagging. Yeah, right there. Watch that. Look at that. Max Skinner turned Dougie Shears around in turn number 1. And Dougie's car kind of a little shaking a little bit as it tried to get started again. But let's look at that one part right there. I didn't see that right there. There's Dougie Shears. Let's look at the chase view. Yeah, see right there, Max Skinner and Barney Ward and Joey Krause right there. Yeah, Max Skinner turned Dougie Shears around, right across Barney Ward's nose, and then Joey Krause gave him a little extra shove. And almost got tapped by the 5 of Jack Richards. On board with Dougie Shears in car 43. He's right there behind Jasmine Acosta now. And pretty soon he's going to be in a 4-wide situation right here. It wasn't the fact he's getting the car started, actually. His car vibrated a bunch going as it went in the grass. And I don't know what happened right there. Adrian Becker, what happened to her? I don't know what happened to Adrian Becker. She takes the yellow flag right here. Unbelievable. Adrian Becker's car died in turn number 2. So that's going to mean Ty Sheets is going to be your winner at Martinsville. Unbelievable. I do not believe this. Nope. Actually, it didn't die on the start though. Adrian Becker must have spun out or something. I don't know what happened. Her car didn't die. This finish is going to be talked about for quite a while here. I don't get... I'm speechless. I've never had anything like this happen in my series. I have no idea. Average speed 78.785 miles per hour. And yet Adrian Becker's car must have stalled or something. Finally got it going again. She made a pit stop. I don't know what had happened. That's going to mean your winner is going to be Ty Sheets. Car 10 is your winner of the race. Yeah. I'm speechless. I do not know what happened. I have never seen anything like this before in my life. Zed Weinstein is going to finish second in the race here. Seth Cole third. Fourth, Dalton Day. Fifth, Dylan Poteet. Sixth, Ian Batson. Seventh is Cameron Gilson. Aaron Williams, 8th. Jasmine Acosta comes on 9th. And Trent Dunham comes on 10th. Adrian Becker makes the pit stop and ends up a lap down in 11th. After dominating the race, heartbreaker definitely for Adrian Becker. Definitely a heartbreaker right there. I mean, oh. And if that yellow flag not have come out, that she'd have had that race won without question. 12 was the Ben Ward, then Chris Dalton, Ryan Cooper, Samuel Mills, Sophie Dillon, Brad Hardy, Justin Acosta, Eric Burton, and Racer DSM, the top 20 in the race. Then you see the first official order right there. Jack Richards in 28th position, 2 laps down. Only car out of the race, Keith Batson. Hard season for him. And, Ty Sheets gets career win number 1 in a strange tournament events at Martinsville Speedway. I don't believe this. I just don't believe this. I've never seen anything like this happen in any series I've watched. This is crazy. Points after 10 races. Sophie Dillon has the lead. Ty Sheets second. Ann Batson third. John Acosta, Chris Thornton, Dougie Shears, Joey Krause, Cameron Gilson, Seth Cohen, Dalton Day, the top 10 of the points right now. And all the way down to Trent Dunham. He's made a splash in the top 20 now. He's in 20th position right now. Adrian Becker currently right now in 13th position right now in the points. And there's the rest of the top points right now. Dylan Poteet in 21st position. Preston Plord, Jasmine Acosta. Several names that are down. Zed Weinstein up to 28th in the points by virtue of his second place run. Barney Ward down there. Sean Henley. Ryan Acosta. Jack Richards. A lot of big names down there. California Speedway is where will be your next stop on the tour. The Auto Club 500.